Hello, everybody, and welcome to Star Wars Rebellion on Tabletop Simulator. We're going to be playing Rise of the Empire in this one, and I'm here with Jim, and he's playing Empire. What do you say, Jim?
Not adjust your screen. It is supposed to be upside down.
Hey, yeah. You can flip your screen over if you're so inclined. Anyway, I'm going to be playing the Rebels. In the last game, we played the base game. Now we are going to try Rebel expansion here, or the Rise of the Empire expansion. And I'm playing as the side that's going to win. This
side that's going to win.
Hey, I won last time too. Even though we may have made some mistakes in the rules because we haven't played in so long. We do a playthrough first, but really this is just our second playthrough with Rise of the Empire. So we're going to go ahead and click that, 2-player game. And we're going to use the advanced tactic cards from Rise of the Empire. I will choose Rise of the Empire mission deck.
Rise of the Empire mission deck. I assume we have to both you play the same deck?
I think you could play either one, but, you know, I figure we'll just play the expansion just cause.
Sure, I'm just...
But if you really want to play the other one, I guess you could go the other way. It's giving you the option, so...
Yeah, that was interesting.
Painted units. Let's see. No, we'll do advanced setup. I think this is the usual setup for non-learning. Yeah, we'll just do a dance. Wow. It randomly pulls for you and it gave you Rhodia. That's fantastic.
Rhodia's up in your business, isn't it?
Yeah, so is Salokami.
Why? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
And those are loyal, too.
And you didn't get Moncal. Elevator. You got the shaft.
There's your tokens and your ships to place.
Yeah. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ellie is loyal too.
Yeah.
Mid-rim is going to be a chore because all I got over there is Sullust, but this is interesting. Rhodia next to Bathui. So I have to put the Star under construction, the TIE fighters, and a stormtrooper in a
it's sectioned them off for you. All of these somewhere in a remote system.
In a remote system. Yavin. Oh, I could go way up there at Tatooine. Would that be funny?
It's not so far away from your system, but it is between 2.5, I guess, if you count Naboo. I've got a little loyalty block over here, but Rhodia decided to join your side, which is kind of annoying.
But I'll take it. Yeah. This is a critical decision because you got to sit on your hands for 3 turns before you get the Death Star. So if you put it somewhere remote and you got a base on the other side of the universe, it's going to take the rest of the game to get there. Nope. On the other hand, I do like blowing up Kashyyyk.
The Wookiees don't appreciate that.
I'm not taking their opinions into consideration when I place the Death Star. Really, we're my personal opinion is that either Dagobah or Dathomir are the best places to put it because they're about as centralized as you can get. And Hoth doesn't make me sad because I got Mustafar and I got Sullust. Of course, I could put it in Dagobah and I still got Sullust and Mustafar. But you got Naboo sitting right next door, and I'm sure you're gonna put all your junk right there and just roll in on me if I put it in Dagobah. So we're gonna trust our instincts, and we're gonna go with Dathomir, and I don't care about them there, witches. Oh, so we're building it.
Go ahead and pause it and let Jim think out where he's putting everything so that you don't have to watch us put our units out. We'll explain where we did afterward. Okay, so Jim has placed his units, everybody, and he seems... Are you happy with it? I think you're pretty happy with it.
I'm very happy with it.
Got quite a big force over here in Salokami. Coruscant has some pretty strong ground units. Corellia is exists. Sullust and Mustafar look pretty powerful as well, and Rhodia is basically a token force here. So I have to think about where to put my base and also where I need to put my troops here. So anyway, I'm thinking because he has left his Death Star just kind of out there weak, unprotected, and I've got 3 turns to wipe it out. I think I'm going to deploy all of my starships probably on my Gito, which I can deploy them anywhere. So I want to probably deploy my Gito so that on my turn I can attack Dathomir. 4 ties should not stand up to a Corellian Corvette and 3 fighters, even though one's just a Y-Wing. I should be able to take that down. His Death Star doesn't fight back. So, hopefully, that'll be a gamble. I think it might pay off. So, yeah, trying to think here. Also think about where I'm going to put my base.
Your base are belong to us.
Oops. So, I could put them in a neutral system or a rebel system. So here's my U-Wing, my Y-Wing, my X-Wing. I don't really have much. And then my transport, rebel transport. I don't really know. The rebel transport is one of those units that you're just really, you know?
Build it because you got nothing else to build.
Yeah, or you got tons of ground troops that need to be, moved around. But, because it does transport 4 compared to, but the Corellian Corvette does 2. So, and now we've got the Nebulan B, which does 3. So it's almost just an afterthought. So I don't know if I really want to even bring it in.
Technically, it would blockade something, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would definitely blockade.
So it's not entirely useless.
No, not entirely. We'll go ahead and leave it behind, though, I think. No, I think I will bring it out. Why not? So Okay. Yep. I'm going to deploy them all to my Guido.
Interesting.
Okay. Pro players resolving a starting action card. Wasn't I supposed to place my rebel base? Let's see. Advanced setup. Shuffle the probe deck. Place a rebel loyalty marker in each of the systems. Each of the faction draws 2 random starting action cards. Then resume step 5 on page 5. Page 5. Okay. Okay, so we're just preparing our action deck right now. All right. Human cyborg relations. You fail a diplomacy mission in C3PO's system, discard this ring and make the mission succeed. Diplomacy mission. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You are my only hope.
Hello, sir. I am C3PO Human Cyborg Relations. Hello, sir. I am C3PO
Nice.
Human Cyborg Relations.
Okay. And you get resolving early promotion. Draw a starting action card or recruit Admiral Mahdi. If you recruit Admiral Mahdi, place him and the Grand Moff Tarkin in the Imperial system. And you recruited Mahdi?
I recruited Mahdi. Put him over there.
Your sorcerer's ways, Lord Vader. All right. Then I have to choose a probe card. Okay, let me talk to the people back home here and see how I want to do this. Let's see. All right. So if we're going to put something down, we're going to assume that we're probably going to take down Dathomir. He's got nothing over there to build except for on Coruscant. But he will probably pull Salukami back to fight it. To fight my forces. But the other ones can run free over there. If I go on that side of the map, he's probably going to predict I'm going to be on that side of the map just because I put my forces there. And he's slightly weak there. He may go after Mon Cal. I'll definitely flip that early because of the power there. I may also try to grab Utapau. If I lose the battle at Dathomir, I'm in trouble. But if I knock his Death Star out, he's going to have to try to fight me over there. But he may back off, but he knows that he's going to know I'm over there. And he's going to search for me in other places too. So Tatooine is, of course, a good location. Ryloth is 2-3 away. So there's that. There's also the option of going to Nal Hutta, which is also 3 away from most of his guys, 2 away from Salukami's forces. He'd have to kind of beeline that direction, but I'm thinking he's probably going to lean towards fighting my fleet. He said he's going to blow up Kashyyyk. So that is something to watch out for. The question is, do I want to put it where my strength is, or do I want to hide it somewhere else and hope that he doesn't find it? That's the question. So, last game I played against him when I was the Rebels, I hid it in a corner away from my fleet, and I tried to distract him with my fleet. So he may think I may do that again. So Ilum might be an okay place because he'd have to build enough troops to go after Ilum, but it's going to be automatic that he's going to try to overpower me, and he can. So he's not going to let me run around forever. So I need him to search for me too. So I'm assuming the Selukami fleet is probably going to come back after me, especially if I start turning planets down there. So I'm thinking either Nalhutta or Tatooine. Nalhutta is a definite target for him though, because it's got 2. But I think I will do that. I think I'll put it on Nalhutta, and then try to distract him with my Megiddo fleet. But I'm also worried that he'll come up into this zone here and try to take down my planets. So we'll try to distract him by some diplomacy early on to spread out the love a little bit. But Nalhutta it is for now. We can always move it if we have to. All right, I think I know where I'm going.
Okay.
After some lengthy thoughts. So don't look as I pull the card out just in case it comes out flipped up.
Eyes are closed.
Okay. There, it is down. Shuffle the probe deck. Okay. And setup is complete. Long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, Dr. Obsidio is about to get stomped. I have a bad feeling about this, man. All right. Okay. We are now assigning phases.
Mm-hmm.
This assignment. What do I got?
Exciting personality.
I'm going to talk softly if I'm talking to you guys and he can't hear me like now, so you understand that he doesn't hear me. Anyway, that's a pretty good card there. But I need Andor to get an additional one, but who knows when I'll pull him. Gonna go ahead and play that one. Oops. So contingency plan, can't do right now, but it looks like I assign a leader to a starting mission from my hand, even one that was already attempted or resolved, and I could do it again. So when I flip this up, he just moves to the other card, which would be good if I switch up build an alliance with Leia and get 2 alliances right off the bat. So we'll do that here. Move Mon Mothma. Your turn.
Okay. I have a question now that our combat system is different from the original game.
Yeah.
Before we would draw cards based upon the ability modifier of the leader.
Yeah.
So I have a card here that says draw space tactics cards or ground tactics cards, what does that mean for us now that we're not drawing cards? Is that just a dead card?
No, it pulls from the discard pile, I think.
Okay.
So it says here, you can go ahead and start assigning. I'll see if I can find it. After a player resolves, he discards it face up. They're not shuffled back. Some abilities are okay. Here, hold on. I remember somewhere it says that you draw those cards back out of the discard pile because you have your discard pile forming, and then you pull from there. I don't know if you just pull off the top.
It's your go when you're done looking.
Okay, let me pause it here and we'll look it up. Can you still hear me?
I can hear you.
You can hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I gotta be a little careful here. My Discord's acting up here. It's kind of crashing, and then I'm talking, and then you hear me even though I'm pausing it. So I have to kind of keep a weather eye on that. I don't know why it's acting up, but yeah, okay. Let me pause it here and take a look. Okay, everybody, we found the rule. Let's see. Yeah, when a player's tactic card is canceled. Okay, down here. Additional cinematic combat rules. If an ability lets a player draw a tactics card, he retrieves that many cards of his choice from the discard pile and returns them to his deck. The shield generator's unit ability to draw one card is resolved immediately before players choose their ground tactics cards. Okay. Okay, so a little bit of problem with Discord here. Hopefully it mutes. I can kind of see it flashing in the upper left there to see if I'm actually transmitting or not. Make sure it mutes. Okay, my turn. I have to reveal a mission or activate a system. Well, that's an easy choice. We're going to Dathomir.
Up.
The Empire will be... Well, he's got 3.
Yep.
Yeah. I got 2.
You said it was an easy choice, so that's why we brought him.
Yeah, the question then is, do I want to bring in ground? Yeah, I think we'll bring in ground. We'll leave 1. Yeah, we'll leave 1 on Megiddo. Resolve.
We've picked up a new group of signals. Enemy fighters coming your way.
All right. Just so everybody knows, instead of drawing 2 cards, I get 2 rerolls, and he gets 3 rerolls each round. So, and I get 1 on the ground, and he gets 2 on the ground. All right. So then we get to pick stuff. Pick our card. So, space. Our whole purpose is to blow up the Death Star. I could do bombing run on it and threaten it quite strongly here, I think, with 2 red damage. Could also gain additional ground unit in the system if I want to make sure I win, but I think we've got that one covered. The other thing is we could take out his ties, or we could prevent some damage and direct hits as well, because we have enough stuff to prevent. To start off the combat. I think we might do that first. Try to thin out some of the damage and like get some damage out. Okay, you ready?
Hey.
Face up. Prevent one red hit, one black hit, and one direct hit.
I have more fighters than you do. Put 2 damage on something.
Yeah, I've got 3.
I got 4.
So I prevent 2 hits. So yeah, you put 2 damage.
On the Corvette.
Okay. 1, 2. That's bad news for my Corvette. Okay, space dice. Big money. Couple direct hits. Get a couple rerolls here. We'll reroll those. 2. And coming up blanks, man. That's not a good start. These are direct hits. Boy. That's a bad start. We'll put them on your Death Star since that's what we're after. It's kind of bad news for my team already. Okay, your turn.
Comes the roll.
One's blocked. You can block one of my hits. I took it off.
Yep.
Because one was black.
Right.
I think it, I think it just prevents, does it prevent the black die? I think it prevents,
I think you're right.
but I did have a black hit there that was put on it.
Okay. No, I
Remove
think you're
damage,
right.
so the damage must be removed to the unit whose health matches the color. Yeah.
I got 1 reroll. Which one of these cats shoots red? The Y-wing?
Y-wing.
All right.
Okay, resolve. Well, that hurt me a lot.
That's here. Resolve.
Yeah. That did not go according to plan. All right, ground combat. We will roll. Oh, I forgot to put the, to cancel that. I got to put down the card.
As do I.
Question is, well, Discord's crashed on me. I want to reconnect to Discord here, everybody. Give me a second. Okay. You can hear me okay, right?
That's fine.
All right, then let me pick the card again. Ready?
Ready.
Flip it. Deal one triangle, or destroy one triangle. It will not roll dice
2.
this round. Okay.
So you win with a speeder.
Yep. So mine's deleted, yours is deleted, and my speeder wins. All right. Yeah, I just deleted it. Okay. Let me take a look at my cards and see if I want to withdraw. I lost a lot of stuff in that fight that I didn't intend to lose. I don't think I can win against 4 ties. Okay, I think I'm pulling out. But the question is, now that I leave something on the ground, I think you can still build.
That is an interesting question.
Because it's in construction here, so let's pause it and check it. Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to retreat. So Dodonan is going to... Now, where do I got to retreat to, though? That's a good question. Because there's no rebels anywhere nearby. So, let me see what the retreat says here. Move your leader to an adjacent system following normal rule. If the player does not have a leader in the system, he cannot retreat. I do. If the Imperial player has a Death Star in combat, he cannot retreat any of his units. But I can't retreat from a Death Star under construction. Oh, you can't retreat. When retreating, the player must retreat to a system either contains his own units or one of his loyalty markers if he's able. Okay, so I have to retreat to Maikido because it has my units. Okay. And the rebel transport coming as well. And we cleaned you off of there. Oops, we gotta just return there. Well, that was a complete and utter failure. And that will be your turn.
You got Nobi held back, so it doesn't matter anymore. Oh. Rule by fear.
Okay.
Stafar.
Yep. You can flip it.
Well, I don't see
Loyalty.
a button here for successful or nothing.
No,
so.
you just flip it to loyalty. There you go.
All right, your go.
Okay, build an alliance. Leia. Oops. She's got that ring on her. I gotta be careful when I grab her. She's going to Maikido, I believe. Wait a minute. Maybe we want to switch it up to Kashyyyk. Let me think for a second. I was hesitating there for a second. But I think we need the space stuff. So even Mandalore.
Space stuff is blue, Mon Frere. Don't you want Mon Cal?
I need fighters and things off the bat and some ground stuff. I need everything, you know?
Sure, you said space, so I was just trying to be a friend. Don't worry, I will be evil later.
Yeah, let's grab my Guido. I'm going to go ahead and flip that. Your turn.
Okay.
Research and development.
It's going to be draw 2 projects. Here, what do we got here? It's nice. It's better. All right, your go.
Contingency plan. I will assign her to build alliance. So she'll build another alliance. Let's see. Maybe... Again, we do need ships. That's for sure. If I take Mon Cal, you're probably just going to run into it. So I think I want something that's a little more stable. I'm going to go ahead and throw her all the way over here in Utapau. I don't care much about Mon Cal at the moment. Okay, your turn.
I'm out of dudes. It's your turn.
All right, secret mission, resolve in a rebel base. So I will resolve in a rebel system, sorry. We'll go ahead and put it in my Guido. And look at the top 6 cards of your mission deck. Choose one of those cards to keep and shuffle the others back into your deck.
Ooh, that's a nice card.
So I look at the top
For the listeners
6.
at home, the mission decks are level 1s.
No, that's the objective deck. I'm talking about the mission deck. 1, 2,
misunderstood.
3, 4, 6. Actually, these 6 cards I will hold down here so I can.
I'm off the board, so I can't see it.
No, it's
in case you
okay.
need space.
All right. Ooh, yeah. This support Mon Calamari would be a nice card to have. This is another one. Gain loyalty in any system and one other system. That would be powerful for her early on in the game. That gives me the units I need. A lot of good stuff here. Plus Seeking Yoda's good, but we don't have Luke yet. Jeez. Yeah, hard choice here.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're going to go with a regional aid simply because it gives us 2 systems. Shuffled. And done. Turn complete. You pass?
I
Pass.
surely did.
Okay. Yep. I think everything's done. I pass, so let me see here. Okay, nothing there for my refresh. We'll continue with the refresh phase. And I have to pick the rebel leader first. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna take Solo just because we get Chewie as well. I don't know why. I think I have to reveal it, don't I? Or I just pick first and then it doesn't say? I thought
Nah, we're both doing it simultaneously, I think, because I can click on buttons right now too.
Okay. I thought in the recruitment phase, players choose their cards simultaneously, but I declare first, and then you choose. It says we choose the cards simultaneously, but the rebel leader declares the leader he's recruiting first. Then the Imperial player chooses which leader he's recruiting from his card.
Right.
So we choose our cards, but then you may have a card, I guess, that has 2. So I declare mine, and then you can pick based on what I pick.
I got 2 cats to choose from.
Well, I mean, you pick your card, then sometimes cards have 2 leaders, is what I'm saying.
That's exactly what happened.
Okay, so I picked. Oops, I gotta pick it. I choose Han Solo.
How yours is sexier than mine. Admiral Ozzel, come to get force choked.
All right. Building units. Admiral Hustle. Well, to be fair, Mahdi got force choked out too. Well, he didn't die though. Did Mahdi die in the Death Star?
I don't. First one, you mean?
Click build when you're done.
I'm deciding whether I want to switch something up here. I don't get choices there. That doesn't matter. I get a choice there, though. Okay, so we'll choose you. Choose you. Choose you. And then we will build. All right.
And I'm first, huh?
Indeed.
Put a trooper on Ryloth. Trooper on Utapau. We're spreading them out a little bit. Trooper on... Lothui. Speeder in Maikido. No, speeder in the Rebel base. 2 X-Wings. In Maikido.
This is the assignment phase?
Refresh.
Okay.
Deployment is complete. Your turn.
Done.
All right. You can click done then. All right, now we're in the assignment phase. Okay, and that will wrap this episode. So, any final thoughts, Jim?
Ethamir's a little more vulnerable than I anticipated, but it's I'm happy with the first go round. That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, that worked out for you for the first round at least. That was unexpected.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for joining, everybody. Before I guess I get rid of you, I'll say a little bit about my strategy here at the very end to wrap. I'll hide it from Jim as long as Discord is going to work with me here. So let me talk to him for a second, Jim. All right. So so far he hasn't moved. Now Hud is safe. He's solidifying his base here. So the good news is I'm still doing just fine. Spread my guys out a little bit so he's not sure what's going on. He's gearing up for a push on the left side, and I'm threatening him on the right. So I think he's not sure. He's probably going to push through the middle with the Sullust group there, and he's going to clear that sector over there in the south. The corner there with Endor with the other group. And in the meantime, now Hudda is in a little bit of danger, but I don't think it's in too much. Even if he finds it, it's going to be hard for him to take it. So I'll have time to move it. That's why I put the speeder there. And then he may pull back and support the Death Star. So that's kind of the goal, is to try to make him support the Death Star. I got another round of deploying. Hopefully get some more ships to go after him. But we'll see how it goes. Next round, I'm going to probably change. I should have changed that to a Y-wing on square one. I'll do that before we leave here. All right, Jim, I'm going to make a quick change. Since I built I have an X-Wing on the queue. I'm going to change that to a Y-Wing. I forgot to switch that up.
Roger.
The other ones I wanted X-Wings, but I want a Y-Wing on the queue.
Okay. Gotta get some red hits in.
Yep. Thanks for joining, everybody. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.